Hi guys, this is Jamie with Patriot Defense Ammunition, and earlier we talked about the Apex GFC made by Meta Tactical. Just to give you a little bit more of what that is, if you're used to the other designs, basically you put your handgun in there and then it runs the handgun by itself, right? Not with this one. This one, you get a 16-inch barrel that goes into your gun. How the heck is this gonna fit in my gun? So when you order these, when you look at these, they make them for Glock, they make them for Smith, and then a P80. So there's different models in it, and I checked their website, and they're going to be coming out with other manufacturers as well. So just kind of keep posted as things go on with these guys. So I have this set up for my Glock 19. You break your Glock 19 down, take the guide rod and spring out, pull the barrel out. They've got this basically like a fitting on there. I know what you're thinking. Can we put a can on this? You can't put a can on your ass. And the reason I said, and it makes sense, is that when you get all that weight of the can out here on the front end, it won't lock up right? And what I'm talking about locking up is this right here. You got all that weight of the can sitting out here. It'll do funky things to the gun and stuff. Barrel's in. We insert the same guide rod and spring from the Glock 19, okay? And then we put this back together just like we normally would, okay? So there you go. Kind of looks James Bondish or something. Let's get this long barrel. Okay, so what I've been doing is just threading this back on because we're gonna feed this through the gun. Pro tip here, it says in the instructions to make sure you take all accessories off. So the first time I did this, I took all the accessories off. I really didn't have any accessories, but the little dovetail part right here, that goes in the back, you know, for extra grip, because you got guys with me with fat hands, you get pinched, you gotta take this off, otherwise it won't fit. So, on the bottom here, press that, opens up, okay? If you can see this right here, you see this button right here. What this does is locks the gun into place, locks the handgun into place. So we're gonna slide this barrel in here, and I just look in here and we thread it through. I mean, there's enough room to get in there. So as this goes in, all right, we're gonna take this part right here, we're gonna push that through. So what that does is it pushes this over to here, okay? We're gonna lock that down. I'm gonna take the safety off here, the gun is empty. As I push this, did you hear that click? Okay, so this is a trigger bar, more or less. So I run the trigger off of the Apex itself, and what it does is presses the trigger on the Glock 19 back here, right? See in there's the ejection port, your gun sits right in there. Cocked it, right? Just like pulling back the slide. Pretty cool idea. Once you got that set into place, I'm gonna put it back on safe. We're gonna check it, make sure we're clear. There's no ammo in it, okay? I'm gonna unthread this nut up here on the top. Again, remember, no cans allowed, right? Okay, so included is this flash hider that threads right on here. You want to tighten that with a little wrench, but I'm going to tell you another little pro tip: cover it with a towel or something so you don't, gnar into that or anything like that. You don't have to go extremely tight, but just tighten up. We don't want this thing's flying off while we're shooting. So there it is, compact. You know, it's almost backpack size. You can see the size of this right here, right? So how do we get around that? So we're not shooting a short barrel rifle here. We're not shooting an SBR, so you don't need any special stamps or anything like that. But what we do have is a short gun, right? Because the barrel's 16 inches, which meets the requirements there. And the overall length is the 28 inches. So that gets us past all that fun stuff. You can take that, adjust that in. I like mine a little tighter, a little closer up. Pretty neat design. It's a little different than the other ones I've seen. But think about the accuracy with this. If you can shoot pretty accurate with the 4-inch barrel, that was when you add like 12 inches to it. This 16-inch barrel onto that is going to have some improvement on accuracy. You can put any type of optic you want up on here. You get the rail system, so you can put a red dot, however you want to do it. Customize it. And really neat design. We're looking forward to getting out on the range and running some drills with this thing and see how it operates. But till then, you guys stay safe, keep shooting, keep watching, because this Apex GFC, I think, is going to make some waves.